Okay, it's Robin. We're just south of Evans City, or Zillionople, about a quarter mile past the Medetta Spring. So, 64% power on this battery. And just wanted to do a little checkup here. So, there we go. There's our target. And do a little system check again. As I said, we just had it in the air a few minutes ago. Let's see. Gimbal up and down. Let's go up to about 100 feet. And now we're a little better than that. Let's do 150. There's a couple sizable trees up here. Even better than that, let's go all the way up to 400. Let's get a bird's eye view of what this valley looks like. And there we are. Amazing, 400 feet. That Yukon, which is a beast to park, looks pretty small. We're going to fly up the valley here, 60% power. As I say, we're just going to use up a battery a little bit here. I'm going to keep the nose down a little bit. Fly along the creek. And we'll come back down the creek and fly past Medetta Spring. Had a couple of people say, what's in that ground just to the other side of the creek from Route 19? I'm sorry, Route 68. Let's see. What's all this here? Is that the Pro Gas place up there? Yeah, I think it is. So we're going to go actually up that way. Oh no, that's not Pro Gas. That's up past, that's across from the bicycles and all. We're got the antennas up for a change. We're just going to head out here. It's nice when the cars aren't going by. You can almost hear the creek. A lot of rain yesterday. Creek very muddy and a bit high. So I'm using this Jake brake. So here we are. And we're just about the end of our string as the antenna's telling us turn around. We're going to do that. Nice slow turn. 50% power. Bring it on around here. And just raise the gimbal just a hair. So we can see the horizon there. Oh, these creeks look good. And down there is home. Love how this marks everything. Let's head on down this way. And let's see. I think if we turn here, there's the Pro Gas, I believe. Is it? No. We're still not there. 46% power. But along here, there were several big concrete abutments that held supports for the trolley. And kind of interesting to see. We're just gonna. Well, we're out. We were more than a mile out there, so. A little hard to see that strobe from that distance, but I'm gonna keep an eye on it. Bringing it back, 41% power. As I said, just kind of wearing the battery down here a little bit as we fly around here. We are just flying, I think right there is the crossing. And there's a couple of the concrete supports there. All right. Continue flying, 38% power. Raise the nose a little bit on the gimbal. I think right down along there is a couple of Flying Club Brothers' house. 36% power. We're just buzzing right along here. Love seeing the horizon there. If I had more battery, I'd spend a little more time there trying to follow where the Harmony line went along there. You can probably see a path along here. I think that may have been where the trolley was. Then there's all the strip mining right there too, so you see the strip mine lakes. Yeah. There's the big concrete pad. Banana Springs ought to be just down there. Tough to see from this little screen when you're out here, but that's what we can see. Everyone, when they're last running around before they have to head home for Easter with the family, That's the storage location there, so we're just gonna 25% power, so we're about to get a warning for low battery. So we're just gonna bring that around here now. Actually, let's do what's that up on the hill? Nice looking barn. Zoom in there a little bit. Oh, that's not quite a barn. That looks like a house. So there we go. 24% power. So with that, I think we'll go ahead and bring it home. Ran the battery down enough. This particular battery only had 2 cycles on it. So let's hit auto return to home.
Return to home.
And make sure everything's working well with that. Tremendous amount of traffic here for this time of day. It is 23 minutes after 2. There we are.
Landing.
There we go. Safe and sound back on our target. Folks, thanks for being along on the ride. Hope everyone has a nice Easter.